Well, it's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a minute.
We're constantly trying to adapt and just figure out what way we can best and most effectively bring you all content.
And right now, that means we'll be doing a Patreon update video at the end of each month to just give a broad update on everything going on in the studio.
But if you want to keep up with us on a more regular basis, you can catch us on Twitch twice a week on Sundays and Tuesdays, 5 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, where you can find us painting on boxes, working on new projects.
Just hanging out and having a good time.
Yeah. So
Sure to
check us out. Oh, wow, good job. So now the real reason that you're here. Ratchet Bomb 3.0 is now
Finally
available. Ready. Yes. So if you're wanting to grab one of these, you're going to have to be a Patreon member. These won't be open to the public until next year. So head on over to Patreon.
As always, they get first dibs. Let's have a closer look. So Ratchet Bomb 3.0 is finally done, but before we have a look at that, I thought it'd be fun to kind of look at the journey we have taken. This was the very first version of the Ratchet Bomb that I did. And the scales were kind of just etched in. They just really weren't all there. It's two-piece mold, so there was a top piece and a bottom piece. And yeah, that was it. 2 molds, and we were able to produce something like this. Not bad. This one only held 100 double sleeves using Dragon Shields and the KMC Perfect Fits. Then we upgraded to version 2. In this version, each of these little spikes was separate, so we cast those separate. And we had a top piece and a bottom piece like before. We improved the scaling a lot on this version. Still only holds 100 double sleeves using Dragon Shields and KMC Perfect Fits. The top's a little different. Now we get to version 3.0. It's a little bigger. We took the improvements from this and added it here, so we still have the spikes that are going to be cast separate, but these are made out of tough cast, so they're going to be a lot more durable. Improved the scale pattern a lot. Closer look there. It's starting to look like the OG stuff. We also have this cast in a lot of different pieces. So the top piece alone is one piece here. This is one piece. The bottom piece section, this is one piece. This is another piece. The assembly is a lot longer, but I think the extra time and effort, it really pays off. Really, really like how this turned out. Super happy. This is going to hold 100 double sleeved cards using Dragon Shield's outers and the Dragon Shield perfect syllables on the inside. It's a thicker deck, but I've noticed a lot of players want to go to the syllables. So let me know what you think in the comments below. The Ratchet Bomb is settled. Now it's time to start venturing on to the next greatest, newest idea. We have got a lot of ideas thrown at us from everyone over on Patreon and Discord. So we've narrowed those down to 4 ideas.
So if you want your input for what we work on next, be sure to head over to Patreon, where you'll be able to vote. The poll's going to be open for 3 weeks.
Yep.
We're going to have 4 different options, and we will announce the winner on our video next month.
Into December. So
Yes.
yeah, let's talk about those options.
Yeah. So the first option, because my kids are obsessed with Jurassic Park right now, was a T-Rex skull.
That has been a popular request, T-Rex skull with the dinosaur themes. I think it's pretty straightforward, just a bone-looking T-Rex
like
skull.
this.
Yeah. And we'll put a deck in it somehow. I'm not sure how we'll sort that out, but I
figure
think
it
we
out.
can figure it out. So yeah, T-Rex skull.
What do you think?
Another popular suggestion has been a Phyrexian altar. It's going to be a little tricky. It's got some spiky bits on it. We'll see what we can figure out if that's the winner. It would have some nice Phyrexian text across the top of it and just look like a bloody sacrifice altar for Phyrexian things.
I'm intrigued. Another suggestion has been a treasure chest.
Love the idea. Thinking something a bit whimsical on this one. A lot of ways to do a treasure chest, but with all the treasure tokens out there, I think a treasure chest is a solid idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
The last idea on the poll is going to be a goblin construct. It's kind of artifact token looking thing that will be popular in some goblin decks.
Yeah.
You have no idea what a construct is, do
I
you?
don't.
No, that's why we got a picture for
Yeah,
you.
I'll Google it and I'll put it right here, and we can all learn together. Be sure to do your soul duty. Head over to Patreon and be sure to cast your vote on what box we work on next.
Every vote counts.
And until then, be sure to check us out on Twitch every Sunday and Tuesday.
Links in the description below.
And as always,
Thanks for watching.
Stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. But I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more fear in my eyes. Oh, now I'm rising, and you can't bring me down. You can't stop me now.